MIUI 12 or Realme UI. This one is going to be really interesting. Let's get started. Hey guys, this is Sharner from 24/7 Techie and we will be comparing MIUI 12 with the Realme UI and letting you know which one is better and why. But before getting started, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our further videos because you'll get a notification. So yeah, now that you've done that, let's get started. So in the matter of home screen, there's not a lot of difference. As you can see, both are pretty identical. Both of them have app drawer options and both of them have swipe down gestures. But the major difference in the home screen that we have is the wallpapers. So Xiaomi has just included really amazing wallpapers. So they call it as super wallpapers, and there are two options, the red planet and home. So we will apply, and this is the home or the earth planet. And in the live wallpaper option, Realme does gives us some options like this one is really interesting. So long press to know what is happening. This one is also pretty good, long press to know what all is happening, but it's still not as amazing as planet wallpapers that Xiaomi has included. So yeah, coming to the notification center, in this thing Xiaomi has taken a very different approach. Xiaomi has taken a old approach of splitting the notification area and splitting the command center or whatever you call it as a control center. They've actually sort of blindly copied Apple. I will show you Apple's control center. So this is Apple's control center and this is Xiaomi's control center. So this is Apple's, this is Xiaomi's. So yeah, it looks very similar. They have sort of blindly copied it. Compared it to Realme, Realme has taken the stock Android approach where everything is over here and then the notifications come over here. For Xiaomi, it is notifications will come over here. If you want to do any act or perform any act, then you will have to swipe again and then get the control center. So I'm not really a very big fan of this. I actually do not like this approach from Xiaomi. So the point to Realme for the notification centers non-customization, because they went with the stock Android look and feel. So coming to the app drawer, I really like the app drawer from Xiaomi. So this is the app drawer that has been used a lot of times in Xiaomi phones, and this is the app drawer that which actually came in with Poco F1 and then became Poco Launcher and now has been incorporated in Xiaomi. Most of the features are here, like this. So these features are over here. The best thing about this app drawer is that you can search the app from the bottom. I really like to search the app whenever I'm finding a app. So settings, so just a couple of things. So you can search it from bottom. Whenever you're holding the phone in one hand, the app drawer, the search at the bottom is actually much better compared to this. So app drawer point goes to Xiaomi because they have not done a lot on the Poco Launcher thing. With MIUI 12, Xiaomi has really made it easier for non-tech nerds to understand this phone. So one of the examples is battery indicators. As you can see in MIUI 12, it shows the battery indicator as an example as well with the text on how it would look. So for the next example, I have to bring in my Poco X2 as it has an higher refresh rate. So for the refresh rate selection, it has an option of 60Hz and 120Hz, and the Realme X50 Pro has 90Hz and 60Hz option. But 90Hz and 60Hz option is just some text and 90. But Xiaomi has done added in a small animation or small GIF on how it will perform when it's 120Hz or when it's 60Hz. So that actually makes it easier for the person to understand that this will work like this and we should choose this or that. So in the next example, anti-flicker mode. So with the anti-flicker mode on Realme, you just switch it on. There's absolutely no difference. But in the MIUI 12, they have added a small graphic or small photo of what the difference will be. So this is regular, this is anti-flicker mode switched on. So this actually shows you on what the difference will be, normal and anti-flicker mode. So Xiaomi has actually done a very good job with the UI design and animations in the MIUI 12. it has actually made it very easy for non-tech nerds, the person in your family who asks you every time on what is what and what is what and how to do this, for that person to understand his phone, on that person to be able to do that thing without asking you or without disturbing you. And that is actually very appreciated. With this, Xiaomi is actually making it easier for the masses to understand the phone, which will lead to better usage and better adoption to MIUI. Now let's move on to the features of the UI, on which one actually implements it better, which one is actually a lifesaver, and which one does it better. Yeah, which one is better. So first of all, we will jump into the camera UI of the two phones, and here we can see that Xiaomi has done a very good job this year, and they have actually changed a lot of stuff. They have allowed us to customize it a lot more. They have also allowed us to play around with the settings a lot more, just like in the video I have shown you guys in a couple of more videos like this, that in the video you can select on what video quality you want, so 4K 60, 4K 30. But in the video for the Realme, you will have to go to settings, then scroll down, video resolution, and then select. If you want 4K, then there is no other option, so 4K 30. If you want 1080, then 60 or 30. You can select it over here. That's a very well implemented feature. In the Pro mode as well, first of all, reaching Pro mode for Realme is a pain, and it's not known as Pro mode, it's known as Export mode. Okay. And if you have to switch lenses, so if you have to switch lenses, it is readily available over here, so ultra wide, wide, and telephoto. But with the Realme, it's not available. You will have to select this and then select one of this. So you will have to understand what is what. This is ultra wide, this is wide, and this is telephoto. So you will have to understand by the trees. There are 3 trees, but they have mentioned it over here very well. So the camera UI point definitely goes to Xiaomi. So multitasking, this is going to be a little bit controversial. So Xiaomi has introduced this floating window thing for multitasking this year, and it does perform very well, and it is almost supported by all apps except for camera. I think I was not able to put camera in this, so yeah, there might be some apps which will not be supported, but it is very well implemented. But I'm still not a very big fan of this floating window picture-in-picture mode. I'm really a very big fan of Realme UI's 3-finger swipe up for split screen. So for example, I'm in Mail, I will 3-finger swipe up, and Play Store, and I'm in split screen. I didn't have to leave the application, I didn't have to play with a lot of settings, I don't have to do anything. It's split window and it's working very well. I actually want to give it to Realme before this gesture. I'm not a very big fan of this floating window. I want to give it to Realme, so I will give the point to Realme because of the 3-finger swipe up. I use split screen with YouTube and a lot of other stuff a lot. So now let's talk about always on display, and this is where Xiaomi can actually laugh on Realme a little bit. This is always on display options for Xiaomi, and this is option for Realme. Not a lot. You can customize it a little bit, but not a lot. But for Xiaomi, you can do like endless stuff. Now even theme engine is supported for this stuff, so you can download stuff from theme engine like this. You also have that Super Earth and Red Planet option, so you can leave it to this, press this, and this is your always on display now. That is amazing. And Realme, there is no customization, it will only have this. Now, not that impressive when you compare it to Xiaomi's always on display. So the always on display point definitely goes to Xiaomi. So overall both the UIs are amazing, but the entire thing comes to this, the control center. If you are okay with the control center, and if you are okay with non-stock Android phone, then you can choose MIUI because Xiaomi has done a very good job on that. But Realme has gone very close to stock Android. Actually Oppo has taken them to near to stock Android. So yeah, they have been very close to stock Android. In my personal opinion, I will choose them because I am still a very big fan of this gesture and this control center or notification shade, whatever you call it, and I'm a very big fan of that 3-finger swipe gesture. So that things are keeping me to Realme. They've actually transferred me from MIUI. This is my personal K20 Pro. If it unlocks, it would be good. Yeah, this is my personal K20 Pro, and I have actually shifted to the Realme X50 Pro because Realme has done a very good job on a lot of things with the Realme UI. Earlier on, people were not able to use Realme UI, but now it is very, very good. So thank you very much guys for watching this video. This was Realme UI versus MIUI 12. On which one is better, you are the final decider. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because that helps us a lot, and you will also get notifications. So do hit that bell icon and all of that, and also hit that like button if you like this video, and if you didn't like this video, hit that like button twice. I don't really care. And comment below on what next you would like to see on the channel, because I'm taking inputs right now. So whatever you say, we will make it. So this was also one of the suggested videos. Last video was also one of the suggested. So comment below and we will get to working on that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Till then, see ya.